Hello everybody and welcome back. This is John with Glass Piece Games and you're watching Factorio. It has been a minute since I've recorded because I've been editing about 5 whole episodes. One of them is already uploaded. Another one's set to go live this Friday. As of speaking, it is still January, so this video will probably be coming out. This one right here will probably be coming out towards the end, if not in March. I was going to say end of February, but end of February, start of March, don't know yet. But yeah, so last episode we ended off with a pretty good cliffhanger, in my opinion. I ended up getting all liquids, kind of like a liquid bust over here. Now this electrical pole isn't connected to my electrical network, but that's alright because we're going to start connecting it. And now I think about it, my bot network is just going to continue increasing. Like, if we look at my logistics network here, yeah, we got about 250 bots, a little more than 250 bots actually. And we just have, the scrap just keeps on coming. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I'm getting a decent bit of iron, I think, and this has a circuit network. I may still use this. If we're getting enough gears, I mean, we're getting plenty of gears for here. In fact, that is the #1 resource that we'll be using. Oh, yeah, I know. Your request can just be 50. See, this is what I was talking about. I need to fix that. They're just going to keep on doing that. Oh, wait, no, stop. I didn't get to stop dancing back and forth, bots. Y'all don't know what you're doing. It's fine. It's my fault. I didn't tell y'all specifically. They're still doing it. They need to stop. You have active provider chests. Send them out to the logistics net. No, why? Oh, no. So we didn't need a requester chest. We just don't need them. But you do get to see kind of what ends up being the... Oh, my goodness. What ends up being more like either used up, what you don't use, and all that. I'm gonna have these as passive provider chests, so they can't pull from it. I'm about to go back to sushi. I'm going to sushi. This is dumb. This is a really funny problem to have. Oh no! Stop being a buffoon. We have plenty of storage. See, storage is like the simplest thing. You can take stuff out of it, you can put stuff in it, and unless you put a filter on it, it doesn't matter. It can't request anything specific though, like a recipe. Make these our active provider chests, meaning our bots will now take everything that was put in there and oh my god, it's a drone swarm. I could technically organize, but I'm wanting to see them do it. I officially think I have an organization here. Oh wait, is my solid fuel already? We're getting too much solid fuel. I now have the capability of making myself an electromagnetic science pack. Now, that requires me to craft a couple things. It requires a little bit of electrolytes. It requires some homium solution, an accumulator, and a supercapacitor. Well, a supercapacitor is going to require us to use our electromagnetic plant. Do I want to do 1 per second, or do I want to just have it just making it, just to make it? I think right now I want to have it just making it just to make it. The electromagnetic science pack needs to be made in an electromagnetic plant. What is needed for basically homium is what is this all is good for. We could get copper now that I think about it from low density structures. If we need that, we can actually do that. That might be a little bit of a better. That might just be a little bit of a better source. In fact, let's see what we get. We'll see. Oh, well, we get copper. No, we're getting copper. We're getting steel. Oh, yeah. Steel. And... Well, we get steel, we get copper, and then we get also plastic out of it. Ground pipes. We are out of power. Now, this all is still a mess. It's still... is more... It's more breathable, though, in my... Homium does not seem to be a very viable resource for at least one chemical plant. We could increase the speed, but that would drain the power, or we could build more and that would still drain the power. Hey, we got electromagnetic science packs. I think so. Now, how much does this produce? Does it produce 1? It just produces 1. Okay, well, that's fine. We have 7 electromagnetic science packs. I think the cool thing about the electromagnetic plant is while it costs quite a bit to make, crafting speed is 1.25 for the assembling machine. 3? For, I mean, what we've been using, assembling machine 2 is 0.75. This is ×2 crafting speed. So if we take this, now I can't craft everything, but also we got to consider the base productivity is 50%. There is no base productivity. Basically, you get a better productivity boost with this, and it can do a decent amount of things. So what I think I want to do is I may want to make some of my other buildings out of this. So this can just build up in the background. It's not like I'm researching anything on this planet. Oh yeah, refined concrete. I don't have that over here either. But yeah, we could totally at this point have an electromagnetic plant make electromagnetic plants. So let's do that. They a 4x4? They are a 4x4, so they take up a little more space, but you know what? I'm okay with that. How is our logistics network doing? What? We are officially at about 500 now. Again, plenty of the electromagnetic science packs. If we look at it, we've already got 200. All right, so it does appear that with 5, because I think what they produce is going to be, I think it's 20 humium a second. Let me double. Really, if we want 100 per second, we need 10 of these. I think I want to get into quality this episode. Here's something interesting about modules. In quality, supposedly, you can get higher quality modules. We are good. Let's make this quality level 2. We are officially out of something here. What? Ah, yep. Humium. We are out of humium. So I have a quality module level 2. Let's put that in here, shall we? This can have 5 modules, by the way. Now, if we look at the quality 2, let's look at it right here. It decreases the speed by 5%, which is unfortunate, but the quality gets a plus 2% added onto it. So it's not a, like, it doesn't, it's not 2% and then 2 point, like, whatever. It's, you can get 10% chance of quality. Technically speaking, it doesn't have to be quality modules, though. It can be productivity modules as well. Something to note, modules, modules, anything of quality, of different levels of quality. So you have your common, your uncommon, your, I believe it is rare, legendary, and epic is what it is. Unlimited power. What happens if it's quality module 2? 1.3%. Now, what happens if it is just a regular module? So 1% instead of 1% is 1.3%. So, ooh, we have 6 uncommon quality 2 modules. I got another electromagnetic plant. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to make quality 2 modules uncommon. Look at this. We're starting to get quality. We're starting to get uncommon stuff here now. Isn't that interesting? We have a full quality circuit right here. I say full quality. We have a full setup right here. Quality products are not getting filtered out because they're of different quality. We're starting to get rare stuff. Oh man. Let us start from the very source and get us quality scrap. It sounds like an oxymoron, but like, let's say we get scrap. Look, see, we already got it. We already have 1 scrap that is of 2 quality. I'm almost thinking of like, stopping this line because I have over about 600 bots and not all of them are getting used. How much electromagnetic science did I get? Oh, stop. Okay, they gave me more. I'm almost at 1,000 of this electromagnetic science. No. Not again. Where are y'all? They're coming from here. They're just coming through thinking they can just own the land. I just got ran over. One of my first real shown signs of how quality affects things. This is just uncommon, mind you. Uncommon, not rare, epic, or legendary. We have storage size 62. Normally it's 48. So if that goes to show anything, and this is just uncommon. That's not rare or nothing. In fact, if we look, we probably could get some rare steel. If we look in our network, it is 76 storage space. I've went ahead and made a filter for all the rare items. Oh, you know what? A rare furnace burn. So crafting speed is 1.6, where I think the original furnace was definitely not that. 24 range. Look at the size of that compared to everything else that we've done. Wire reach is going to be 11. Supply area is going to be 9 by 9. Why have I not researched quality earlier? It's because I didn't know how good it was. Look at the wire reach. Look. What would a rare one be like? Wire reach is 13 with the supply area being an 11 by 11. If you think about it, if you get rare copper ore and not just rare copper plates, you could from the get-go have rare items. But you'd have to have a lot of organization to filter all that out. And that's the one thing that you'll have to, that's the one thing about all this that is going to be a little bit of a pain. Like that or something. There we go. Ah! Oh my god, don't run me over, train. Whee! We're heading to Nauvis. I am back from Fulgora while Fulgora is still up and active. I have a full logistics network just constantly adding. Look at that. We have officially the electromagnetic science packs coming in along with the space science. And the space science platform doesn't really have anything going on if we look at it. We could potentially add some to it though. This is Future John here, and I'm bringing you this commentary just to kind of wrap things up, at least not as an outro, but just, there's a lot of stuff. 3 hours worth of footage I was digging through, and I realized I said maybe a couple of sentences, and they weren't very, I might as well not have said them, and I kind of figure sometimes I plan during the gameplay. It's like, okay, I'll just go over this and post commentary, and then I realize, oh, I'm making myself do more work while editing. By the way, I'm recording this commentary after I'm basically finished with 16. I have a little bit of insight. The stuff I'm doing is very much necessary, but it's also very fun. I have my space science research station specifically for space science, and it doesn't do anything else. All it does is it gets space science. It's pretty nice. And I have another another space station that is for travel, aka the Enterprise. But that's not all. What I did was I also got myself a blueprint made of basically an electric furnace array, smelting array, along with some beacons, and it's going to be very useful. The only thing is it takes a lot of power. I have that built, and then I also got myself the Covarex enrichment process. That is working now. I believe I got Tesla weapons research. Yeah, I got a decent bit of stuff. The Covarex enrichment process, I had an idea that I kept on going with, and I kept on almost getting it, but just not quite. And the new design that you'll see is actually working. Okay, so that's that. I got a new mining outpost for copper. That's good. We always can need more copper. In fact, I was actually running out on one of them, so I needed that for sure. And eventually I decided, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and replace all the smelting process with electric furnaces, which, you know, not all of them, but like the copper and the iron, we replaced that. And here's the thing, it worked pretty well. The only thing is, we went from about 70 megawatts to about 220 megawatts, so we definitely need more nuclear power. So I kind of duplicated the nuclear power plant process, and it's not perfect. It actually is not the most efficient thing. I'm going to go back and redo some of the just how some of it works. That way it's running at maximum power, because I have two separate plants, whereas I could actually combine, have, you know, a 2x8 instead of two 2x2s. Did that, and I researched Gleba. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it here and show my outro. That's it. By the way, I got hit by a train again. I need to really look at the numbers on this, because I wonder if I could output more, or if this is too much and I need to actually downsize it a little bit. Not sure, so I'm gonna have to look into that. But I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be okay. With that being said, I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode. Like if you did. If you didn't like it, hit that dislike button. I'm fine either or. I've not really had a dislike yet on this channel. I've had plenty on my previous channel, but it is what it is. If you like it, that's great. If you aren't subscribed and you're watching this and you watch my videos at least most of the time when they come out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's not going to cost you anything. It's not going to do anything. As far as I'm aware of, I don't know. I subscribe. The only thing is my videos pop up. Of course, they may pop up anyway. So like I said, I don't know what it does. Just, you can hit the button. I don't know. I like pressing buttons. I'm pressing them right now. Y'all have a good one. Bye.